Killian Hayes here, if you want to come in backside help here, you got to get down here with your feet set in a defensive stance. Like, look at this right here. This is taking you should already be there. See, look at this right there. You're not in a defensive stance. Your feet aren't set. This ball is in the air. You're not able to guard Trae Young now. Terrible drop coverage here. If Killian Hayes is forcing Trae Young here, you got to be here now. You got to have your feet set. You got to be able to guard the ball, but you got to be able to slide over here. See, like, your feet are not set. Look at this. This is not going to work. You have no chance of this. Is horrible. Cannot backpedal in transition guarding Trae Young here. Look at this. Your feet are not set. So look what happens now. Look at this. You're going this way as Trae Young is about to come off a screen that's now going to take you way too long to get over. Jalen Duren is coming to double here. You can't let this player turn the corner. You got to close off this area here. Look at Jalen Duren. Look at how he's letting him. See how he's letting him turn the corner like that? Nope. Killian Hayes' eyes. He's waiting for a screen. You're committing to this switch way too early. Look at Killian Hayes. He's already committed to a switch. This player is not even close to able to guard Trae Young. Trae Young hasn't even come close to coming off the screen. Well, that's not good. Okay, if Saddiq Bey is going to play on this player's side, then you have to get up here and force him right here into where a double team would be. And then this player would have to slide in here. Okay, you can't play. If this player turns the corner this way, you're not going to be able to guard. You're going to have to twist your body around. Look at this. So he's turning the corner. You're not able to slide your feet. You had to twist your entire body around. Bad switch. Stop. You got to get underneath the screener if you're switching. If you switch over the top like this, obviously. What is Marvin Bagley doing? You can't just get to the middle of nowhere. Take this player here. Look at Marvin Bagley. Just getting back. Okay, if you're going to be in drop coverage, you got to have your feet set. You got to be in a defensive stance to be able to guard the ball and slide over here. You're just backpedaling. You have zero chance of being able to slide over to John Collins here. Okay, so if you're Bogdanovic, you have no chance of guarding Trae Young in this situation. You're not going to be able to get over and guard the ball. So Jaden Ivey has to sprint back, okay? And Bogdanovic is going to have to play on Trae Young's side here. Like, he can't. Jaden Ivey's slowing down right now. That can't happen. Jaden Ivey's got to get here, sprint down here, get in help. You got to play on this player's side and force him into help. Okay? I mean, you're not going to be able to guard the ball. Look at how... So now Jaden Ivey's got to help at the rim, which means he has to leave his feet, and he has zero chance of rotating back to his man. This is horrendous drop coverage. You got to guard the ball. You're responsible. If you're not guarding the ball, this is totally pointless. Look at this. Trae Young turned the corner. Lights out. Okay, if you're Jalen Duren here and you are leaving your feet here to contest a pass, stop. That's fine, but you need to stay home on Trae Young. You can't come scramble down here to help. You're never going to get back out. Look at this. So you're coming this way as this ball's going back to Trae Young, and you have no chance of guarding him. I mean... If you're Jaden Ivey, first of all, this player has no chance of guarding. He's playing off his back foot on Trae Young. So if you're Jaden Ivey, just get all the way over here. There's nobody for you to guard. There's nobody in the picture. Your only responsibility here is get this dribble picked up. Get Trae Young's dribble picked up so we can play some defense. But... And here is the... God, is this unbelievable. Get in a defensive stance with your feet set. That's how you run drop coverage. You cannot be backpedaling in drop coverage. Look at this. You're just backpedaling, so you have zero chance now to be able to slide here if this pass gets made. So now that forces this player to leave the corner right here to come and help. And why is Killian Hayes stopping here in transition? Look at this right here. What are you doing? How is it that you would possibly allow this Hawks player to get behind you? This is unbelievable. Not do this if you're Killian Hayes. Look at him anticipating a screen. Look at this. You're waiting for a screen. Waiting for a screen. Well, that screen never came, and now Trae Young is open. Jaden Ivey's not in our picture right here. This player, first of all, needs to sprint back because you're going to have to take the ball. Jaden Ivey can't be worrying about the ball right now when it's across half court. Look at this. This ball's across half court, and Jaden Ivey was just standing here the whole time. Well, you needed to go here. This player needed to sprint here. None of those things obviously happened. Okay, so Killian Hayes, if he wanted to be in backside help, needed to get here a lot earlier. So if he's, like, now he's late. Stop. So Killian Hayes is not going to be able to get out here. Bogdanovic can't be staring at the ball. We have two players guarding the ball. Bogdanovic is going to have to be the one to rotate up here. And this player would go here, here. Okay? But look at Killian Hayes. You have no. Look at. Does it look like you can guard Trae Young right now? No. It's insane. How keep your man in front. As he's cutting here, you stay with him in front of you. This is unbearable to look at. If the Pistons are going to trap here, stop. This player's got to move up, okay? You got to take the man one pass away. This player can step up here. We're not worried about a pass all the way here. But if you let this pass get made, I mean, look how easy that is. Now the Hawks have numbers. Okay, so this Trae Young shot goes up. Stop. If you're Isaiah Stewart, why are you staring at the ball? You need to find your man. He cannot find you, and you got to box him out. If you don't box out, where do you think a long rebound's going? Got to have a better reaction time on this turnover, okay? Like, turnover. It happens. Sprint back. Like, look at this kind of effort level will just destroy you. Killian Hayes here. He's barely in your screen right here, but it's a problem that he's going to be more in your screen. You need to sprint back to get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at Killian Hayes stopping to back. If you're backpedaling, just put points on the board. That's not, you can't guard the ball. You have to communicate in transition. This Pistons player needs to say that he is taking this Hawks player. So this Pistons player either will sprint to the ball, which is probably what needs to happen, so Bagley can stay with Collins. But again, you have two people guarding one in transition. That's the bottom line. Get your hand out of Bogdanovich's face. Because you have your hand in his face when he makes the littlest jab step, look what that does. That drops your hand to the ground, and that's all the space he needs now to get this three off.